I showed up to my ex's baby shower, and her ex was raising my child. As I walked into the backyard, where the sun was setting behind a line of trees, casting a warm orange glow over the lively gathering, I couldn't help but feel a mix of emotions. It was supposed to be a joyous occasion, the baby shower for my girlfriend Sarah, who was about to become a mother. I had been out of her life for 7 long months, after I'd broken her heart by walking away when she told me she was pregnant. But after all this time, I'd grown tired of being without her. I'd been seeing a therapist, working through my own demons and trying to become a better person. I'd hoped that by the time the baby arrived, I'd be ready to take on the responsibilities that came with being a dad. As I scanned the crowd, I spotted Sarah's ex, James, expertly tending to a grill, the delicious scent of BBQ wafting through the air. He'd been an unlikely hero in my absence, and Sarah had come to appreciate his kind and caring nature. But I knew he had feelings for her, and the way they interacted now was something more than just friendship. I made my way through the crowd, avoiding eye contact with James, and found Sarah sitting on a bench, her eyes shining with happiness as she gazed at her growing belly. I took a seat beside her, and we exchanged a quiet, tender moment, our hands brushing together as we talked about the coming baby. As the baby shower went on, I couldn't help but notice the tension between James and me. The whole family seemed to be aware of what was going on, but we two men at the shower played a delicate dance of ignoring each other. James would occasionally glance over at me, a mixture of warning and sadness in his eyes, while I pretended not to notice. That was until the food was served. The moment James put a plate in front of me, with a perfectly grilled hamburger and some mouth-watering sides, I felt my heart sink. This was his food, his cooking, something that had become so intimate and special between him and Sarah. I knew I was out of my league here, trying to win her back. As I picked up the burger and took a bite, the flavors exploded in my mouth, and for a moment, all I could think about was how I had messed up. James had been there for Sarah all this time, taking care of her, loving her. I, on the other hand, had been absent, selfish, and now I was trying to swoop back in, expecting to be forgiven that easily. As I looked up and met James's gaze, I saw something unexpected. Pity. He knew exactly what I was doing, and he was letting me try. For Sarah's sake, perhaps, but also for mine, I sensed. He knew I needed this chance, but he also knew it wouldn't be easy. The rest of the baby shower passed in a blur, with me making small talk with the rest of the family, trying to act like I belonged here. But James's kindness and understanding had put me on notice. This wasn't going to be an easy fight to win.